Hello Blender folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE. So today another session, another day of the Forge. And so here we got to start some soundtrack. Yes, first thing. Now I have more soundtracks. There's a playlist here with more of the same author, White Bat Audio. I don't know about why it is named, but the soundtrack is copyright free as is seen here, so good for streaming and other projects maybe. Yeah, that's very and great music actually. Carl Casey, right? So let's start here with the yes. So this is the current state of the mount rig. As you see, there's some things there. I was able to finally figure out, I've checked old file for this card and I figured out I remember what I did for the anatomic shape key that I intend to use, that was already there set, but I lost it because, well, I had to delete it actually, and then I had trouble remaking anything similar because I needed to change some stuff on the mount, a lot of stuff, right? And through all that I just forgot what was the trick that I used, and now I know. So I hope that will work. So first thing, I don't need that, let's just, I think it's saved. Yeah, so it's saved. I'll have to reset here, show all, hide. Actually, let's get this stuff back. Oh, that's hard. All this amount of bombs, scary stuff, right? I never thought, I like simplicity, but rigging in Blender, right? It's CG, right? CG it's extremely complicated, right? But that's fine. So ignore this madness. We are going, that's why we use bone collections. Just isolate visibility. Oh, I should do a shortcut for that. How about it? Okay, I don't know. Let's do this. Okay, let's try this. Q. Solve vision. Ha. I rarely use these quick favors, but it's actually cool. I don't know what happens if there are too many options in the list. So because I was a lack of idea of the shortcuts, I decided to do it. So that will be very, very useful. So good tip here, folks. So let's go for the resetting, right? I didn't reset. Show all, Alt H. Let's also screencast add-on. Let's enable that, and then reset everything. Then Q. What is that? Wait, when did I did that? Interesting. I don't know if that, okay, let's try something here. This is just, I can reset this anytime, no problem, but let's see. Is that this feature here that I assigned? Okay, let's try this. Is not working apparently. Yeah, so yeah, this doesn't seem to, this is failing. So let's, yeah, I don't know, I've clicked something, my keyboard's a bit complicated here, but this is okay. So I'm gonna remove this because it seems to be failing on this. The other thing is apply flip pose. I think this is older, so I'm gonna remove. So I just have this for now. Let's show all. Oh, I need those things. Okay, show all, then select Alt H, select all, then reset. There we go, reset, whatever. I don't need the camera view here. Insert 0, numpad 0, right? And here, let's go to the selection here. What we'll be doing today? I have to check the list. Okay, for now, let's just get this and solar visibility. That is it. Oh, no. Something went wrong. Yeah, this is why it is going there. Ah, I have an active bone there, I guess. So if I no. Okay, so I have no idea why it is doing that. It wasn't, because the behavior supposedly is this. You see? So maybe. Okay, let's try. Okay. Oh, it is interesting, but it doesn't give any name, so that is that will be complicated. So yeah, let's keep the first one. I need to tell Blender about that, or the developer. This can be improved, maybe give some names, whatever. Or actually make this entirely like distributed to everything, right? So it's just one command and it adapts. So that is a mistake in the who would know about this behavior, right? So very specific stuff. Alright, so here we have a lot of things to do in this rig, in this model, but oh, by the way, time is up. For some beans I'm hard cooking in how to say, pressure pan, something like that. I don't know if people use that in other countries. Here in Brazil that is absolutely common because black beans are cuisine. Yeah, so let's okay, don't need that, hold on, I'll be back 20 seconds. So folks, I have a list already, you should know me, well, you should know, only if you follow what I'm doing on this series. So, let's go for I'm gonna save here, yeah, just save as, I can create a lot of other files, so, I don't know this selection, but here, BYBJ wave paint clips. No, this is not necessary. So, but this I have no idea. Yeah, finishing mount. And today we are day 5. Yes. All right, folks. So, how to start this? I need to warm up this thing. Warm up myself. So let's check here our list of stuff. Add default 4 diagonal lip bones instead of current 8. Okay, so basically the universal no, not the universal, so the idea here is that I have 8 diagonal twig lips bones. Yeah, you see here there are 2. So instead of having 8 of these, the diagonal ones, right, those 2 are for the top, those 2 are for the bottom, those, yeah, and so on. So those diagonal ones I'll do. Yes, it's cool to have more control here for curvature and more expression. Maybe once to do some wavy mouth, that will be impossible to do other way, maybe with shape keys, but there's not, no, I'm not choosing for that. So it's cool to have all this potential, but then the problem is that I lose the possibility of making straight mouth shapes, right? Because these deform, they will never align properly. Well, maybe there is a way that I'm not aware of, but it makes the, if I have them combined, I was showing that before, on a single deformed bone I could have straighter something. This will deform the mesh in ways, if I do that, that is not natural. It could provide, it could cause some issues. So I don't have a perfect solution here. I thought maybe bendy bone splines at this point, maybe that could solve the problem, although it will be a bit more complicated, but it's still something I could test in the end. The ideal thing here for me would be to have like as these bones are just one, so just as the universal sonic mouth rig, I can control wait, I just got an idea. Interesting. Alright, let's try this. It's a bit crazy, but it sounds that could work. So if I pick these bones and place them like together like that, right? As strange that this will be, the deforms don't exist. They move like they are. I'm moving the same. Wow, that is fucking that fucking crazy idea. Yeah, that's a genius idea, folks. I never thought that. Well, maybe it's not good for. No, it seems to be doing that. It's not like I'm not. Yeah, this is some bone constraints, don't worry. So they stick together. Yeah, there's still some problem here though. Maybe that wouldn't happen if I need some more tests, but the idea seems to be relatively feasible. Yeah, so there's problems with the corner, but if depending on the rotation this can get straight. Yes. So there's potential for this. This is not straight, so okay, it's straight. It depends on the rotations though, so it's a bit tricky. But then I can separate them for more shapes. No, I think I got them inverted. No, this is the two. All right. So the splitting I could do, and so the idea is that if they start on the rest position in a place that yeah, they already start, there's no deforms here happening because of these bones directly, at least. So that's why, even though they are stacking here, they will move together perfectly. So it's like moving a single bone with its wave paints, which they're moving two deformed bones with their respective vertex group. Two as one. And so there are some things here that I'm not sure that I can accomplish, but looks like good. Yeah, so it's straight. We can get easy lines there. Here you see, if I approach them, they will get these deforms already on the mouth. here this is happening because I'm not sure exactly why, but doesn't matter. Let's get, yeah, so I think this could be the solution. So I need to, the problem is that usually we wanted this to be on, so let's do something different. I'm just gonna paint differently these smaller just to distinguish them. So this is the one and this is the two. Now let's do the opposite actually. So this, yeah, I will all right, I know what to do. So here we'll copy this value here. Now yeah, it got different length, so I'm gonna copy that length, and for the other one this will be, no, this, then it will take this length, no, this value, the 2, then it will, no, the 2 will get that, and we'll get this value here, which is annoying but is in the bone, this value here. Let's copy that for the 2 and that, and there we go. No, that failed because it's just one bone here that I need to be, no, this, because this one is, alright, so I picked it wrongly, so this one will get this, while this is the one, this will become larger, so it will bring, yeah, I've lost the large value, so I'm just gonna get it something like, I don't know what is, that is too much, so let's try 0.005 maybe, no, 0.007, that's good. Okay, so then I'm gonna pick this value here, so it's always the ones, so this just this one, let's do that. For the size, I'm just gonna copy that, copy here. Then yeah, so the problem is the subdivisions there, because I've calculated, I don't have a middle term, so this will be annoying, so I'll have to put this in, yeah, so this, I would like to have it exactly on, but maybe this is not, this won't be a real problem, so I'm just going to get these things realigned there. This is hard to see here, but what I can do is select bones by color. Let's move this down. Let's see them. So here I get this, and already can move that there. So this is not very good for looking, right? Actually, it's, the setup is not incredibly good. So okay, so let's see how that works. So far it seems to be working, but would I have an extra bone to carry them both simultaneously? That should be a nice thing. I could do the same for this one. Well, there's a thing I could create. Okay, maybe it will be time to fix something here. Yeah, so I could have the warp bones. So currently these are called deforms. At first, let's just pick these ones and change their colors to this yellowish here. For me it's nearly the same color, but no problem. I don't know if I need now. I'm not gonna create here the problem is that I'm doing this experimentally, this thing. It seems adequate, but maybe I'm missing something important because I haven't tried with just one. That will mean I have to wave paint, so that will be another experiment to do. So what I need to do here, I think I'm going to create warp bones. Yeah, so there are two things that I'll have to note this down. So I still want to experiment with just one. That will require merging, right? I'm gonna do this like some sort of experimental layer. So I put this color, so it's like so here I solved this in a different way, but here I'm gonna call this a yeah. So what is the experiment I need to, yeah, really try diagonal with 4 diagonal lip depth lip bones only. Okay, so this is one aspect. So this I'll probably do offline because it's annoying. I also need to merge vertex groups 2 into 1. Okay, so I have to also find a way to do that. Then here I'll also need what is the other thing that I need to try out oh yeah, the side, yeah, because that also means more wave painting. So experiment with, yeah, test out something I had before, right? 2 side depth lip bones, yeah. Up and down. Yeah, so I've deleted this setup, but the cool thing of this is there's the same reason they would stick to us. So it's 2 little experiments I have to do, but they are time consuming and boring. And so here, add for the phone instead of current. Okay, I did that, but now I will attempt something I forgot. So we're gonna make warp control, or will be tweak warp bone lip bone. So what the hell heck that means? It means that I want these bones for the rest position to be carried here immediately as the rig starts. So this is a technique that I'm gonna make a tutorial about that. And so these bones, they are parented to command mount up. Wait, how is this possible? I thought they would be parented to this. Okay, so this could cause some problems, folks. Maybe we'll try. I think that will be okay. So I need first to get this positioning here. I'm gonna add a bone that will become a tweak bone, and for this case I leave it oriented up just because whatever, I'm gonna leave it. I really don't know what's better here at this point, but I'm gonna leave it. And for this bone it is important that it will stay also aligned with the lips. So this is a positioning bone. So okay, the mouth, the lips, the mouth has this shape from the front view, and from the side view, then that seems more or less accurate. So it should be like that. So I'm gonna place it like I want to have the mouth small, a tiny mouth horizontally on a rest pose, because this is the rest position, the binding pose state, and this is the pose mode, this is the final pose state or the rest pose. And so what I want to do here is that I'm gonna change this as a tweak warp. Usually those warps are mechanism bones, but they can also be control bones. In this case, a tweak bone is a first hierarchy thing for me for control. So it's for me it's tweak, control, command, master. Although there's also main, but main is yeah, can be main too. But okay, so this warp is a secondary feature, so it doesn't category, so it's like that I do. I don't really like how it appears, but it gives idea what the bones do. So it's just organizer, and it's a tweak bone. So currently I'm posing the deformed bones themselves, which is a bit disorganized, right? So I need to get this, but at the same time, yeah, I'll have to look at those bones for, yeah, okay, there's a lot of contradictions. So we're always dealing in rigging for animations, there's always the problematic, the issue of what is best for the animator, right? And so sometimes certain rigging, and what is best for the rigging, what is best for the organization. So there are many aspects to consider, and sometimes often, right, we cannot do, we need to favoritize something instead of other stuff, right? One aspect over others. So here what I need to do is, the name here would be lip, how to call that? So lip left. It's not a side lip, it's this. Oh, this has an ancient name. Okay, let's change that. Lip side left, yeah, not this. And this will be left side right. So this way I understand. So this will be up left. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Actually, what did I do? Warp, lips left. That's it. That's fine, or not. Warp lip left, up, yeah, lip up left. That is correct. So the first thing that I need to do is to set the same parent here for this bone. Alright, then I'll make this tinier. I'll immediately give it a color here that will be for tweak. Can be that one. Yeah, first stage tweak. But now let's give this one. No. Let's give this one. All right. So I will then from this point. Now the parent is the same of them both, and now I'll pick them and I'll parent them to this bone. But first, before doing that, let's symmetrize this thing, and now let's do the parent, so the parent mirrors immediately. So what it does is that now I can control both with this, but it's not warping yet. Those bones, they contain, yeah, so they have a copy transforms to melt up, but instead of assigning this to them individually, I'll have those things. I'm not sure what thing, maybe the shrink wrap, I'll leave that, but I'll have to copy selected. This copy attributes add-on, this is inbuilt in Blender. Copy transforms melt up, so now this will, it's disabled. Oh, it won't carry them. No, it's carrying them. Okay. Parenting to bone constraint, carried. What doesn't carry is the, how to explain, yeah. So this carries. I need to memorize this thing. This is, anyways, that doesn't too conceptual stuff, but I mean that if this bone was this, if this was were a parenting relation between these two, and these were bone constraint to that instead of parenting, they wouldn't be carried, they would stay behind. I can prove that by, yeah, but I'll have to not here for we're here for something else. So, but try it yourself if you like. You'll see that this is not so simple. It's tricky. So ideally, we want the parenting relations to exist on everything, so that we. And so, if we, the most important thing regarding this is that we need to know. We need a hierarchy of parenting for the bones we are using, and there exists a hierarchy of bone constraints. So if we keep crossing these setups, as we command a bone to command a chain, either from parenting, either for bone constraint, if there is not a chain there, eventually something will break. And in this case it doesn't break because parented bones, I pause here, this follows by through bone constraint, copy transforms, and this follow by the bone constraint bone by the parenting. So that works. It's not the same connection between this and this, but in this way it works. Alright, so let's continue here. So now I need to make, however, something different. It is the copy transforms. We're gonna make the warp feature. So it's okay to have the parenting and the copy transforms. It is maybe sound bizarre at first, but that works for this feature. So I think here I can use local with parent for both, and before original. No, that didn't work. Sorry, this is a mistake. So pause mode. Alright, so pause mode. I want this bone to go here, so actually this is incorrect. Let's do this and this. No, world space, sorry folks. But then, so there is a limitation here. Now I cannot pose the bone. Yeah, so I don't know a solution for this setup, so I forgot that. So this cannot be done for a bone that we still want to move. There's no way here that I know. It's like this will just, whatever I do here, it will go anywhere, so nothing works. sadly. So maybe, yeah, if I take this off, we get displaced. I can still pose, but that's doesn't look very nice, right? So I have a problem here. I cannot pose this bone because of the copy transforms full. But you know, it got into the place, so it was warped, and so I can do this to this. No, actually, yeah, this. Let's Control C. Actually, no, it's the opposite. It's like that. Just the copy transforms, and there we go. So now these bones, it manipulates. Okay, but something strange is happening. Oh, it's the orientation of the bone, of course. Sorry about that. Let's change this. So I cannot do this. It must have the same alignment. That's easy. Alright, so there we go. But now this bone is there, and so I need to, let's do something like that, right? Alright, so there is the warp feature. So I command immediately from rest pose, from rest position to rest pose. So from rest position edit mode to the rest pose on pose mode, they immediately go there, and they are parented. So this is, and I can still move everything with this. So the problem now is, what if I wanted to move them individually? So this is where I forgot about this annoying detail. So I think might be able to solve this with another bone. Each of them will require some sort of, I'll have to make this trick like here and have like one bone for each of them. It'll pollute my rig with a lot of bones. So what I can do here is just have perhaps some, no, maybe there's a way. Let's try something like a copy location. Yeah, actually, let's try something like that. Okay, this is disabled. All right, let's try a copy location, then offset, not workspace but pose space. Offset, of course, is going crazy. No, it's there. Yeah, it's there until it goes crazy, right? So reset doesn't help, so this strange offset use. So pose space maybe might. So if I have here, of course, same thing, I cannot move the bone unless, so of course this is the same problem with the other bone concept, except that here, let's try some things here. Okay, so this is not creating what I want. Target. No, this will never. I always never got anything. Yeah, so I can't get them. The target is like workspace or pose space in this case, so I need to target that position. And owner, then I don't know why those things are so bizarre. So maybe here what I could do is yeah, so I can pose it, but it's like Oh yeah, it's completely wrong, right? So maybe there is a way to achieve this with if I change this, right? Custom space, right? Never tried this. I doubt it will work, but maybe there is. So armature. I think it's called arm. Yeah, never mind. Let's just use this, and template Dorothy was the name. So here, let's use that. No wait. So it does the same thing. So the owner cannot use this and offsetting. Okay, but what if I do the same here? Double custom space. Yeah, I have no idea, just testing stuff out here. What is that? Yeah, of course that didn't work. Strange. But I probably cannot move it. Yeah, cannot pose. If it offsets, then I can pose, but it's not there. So local space and orientation. Custom space, they're the same. Okay, what if I change this? So the target is custom space, and yeah, no, it will keep doing the same junk. This is the important is that the yeah, so nothing to be done here. So really, if I wanted this setup to work, I'd have to the warp. Yeah, I'll need that trick. Copy transforms, it goes there, then hold on, maybe there is a way. There is no offset here, but something here. Maybe I can use the custom space for where's the bone? Is here. No, it's here. It's this one, right? Yes. So here I'm using copy transforms instead of the copy location, and targets both space. Let's use custom space here. And let's use the I don't see why I would target any other bone. So as you can see, nothing is happening here. pose space will bring it there, but custom space don't do nothing. So I need to get this thing to happen. Yeah, so yeah, there's this custom thing. So why it goes there? It's like it has to do with the it has to do with the origin, right? So if I had a bone in the origin, let's try something crazy here. Root. Now that didn't solve anything, so target root, yeah, nothing. Yeah, so I never know how to fix that, and all the options there are useless. So sadly I cannot solve that in this way. Let's do the conventional way. It's not a convention, but that I know, but yeah, let's see if that will really work. So that means that I'll have to add some annoying how do you call it? Yes, tweak bones indeed, and they will be able to control them by parenting. So I'm gonna yeah, do that and then do that. Yeah, for now this will be terrible. So this already will get some special color. So here I can use this one, right? Very close color for me, so this is very terrible. Well, whatever, that should be I'll have to deal with that. So unless I maybe make those things, no, it'll be on front. So there's little things to do here. Okay, but at least they are, since they are copied, they have the same parenting there. So this already, I think that's correct. But they will receive, yeah, no bone constraints. That now they will be the ones that will. Wait, I did that wrong. These bones shouldn't be here actually. On edit mode, they will be here. And so that means, okay, I can augment this one, and so now this will be using the bone constraint that I was transferring. So yeah, this is getting, yeah, let's delete all that for now. I don't care. Copy, transform down. Yeah, this, who cares? This all. They copied everything. Okay, clean that up, that's fine. This is the mount up, so here, control mount up, so this is fine. This, yeah, I'll trash all that. So as you can see, they are parented to here, but these are not. So this will be like buffer bone. I can pose and it will I don't know which is the buffer, is that if that's it or if it's that. But these bones here, besides the fact they are parented there, they'll follow by. Yeah, so here we're gonna make the copy transforms. I'm gonna change this. Otherwise, when I rescale the armature, this will cause problems. So copy transforms, pose space, because this is the space of the armature. So I can rescale the armature, and if it were row space, those bones would rescale badly. Actually, they wouldn't rescale, they would stay in place, and that will wreak havoc the rig. So, and now what happens that I can, so there, there we go. So this is the major bone. Of course, the solution that I found for the position of the bones is bad, because they are completely inverse, right? Invert. So I should hide now these bones. So actually what I need is I will get the deformed bones to their proper layer. And so I'll keep the tweak that will simplify everything. So I can still do the splitting, right, of the they are not working together, right? I can split their for some wavy, although right now I'm not being able to make the wavy thing for some reason that okay, but let's say I have more possibilities here for expressions than before, right? I didn't change the oh, I know what's happening. Actually, these positionings I need to now I'm confused. What should I do here about this? Should they be stacking like that, or should they be as original? Maybe that's the reason. Okay, let's try that, and it will be better if I check the wave paints, but alright, so I have this. The warping seems fine for the mouth, so yeah, so when I separate them, hold on, this is yeah, this looks more versatile now, but I ain't sure. Well, I can still rotate, right? So yeah, I'll assume this is more versatile, because since now they are just gonna check something here, folks. Let's check the wave painting. So this is okay, the bones should be somewhere there. It's hard to see here. Okay, it's like the 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5, 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 2 3 3 4 5 6. All right. Three, 4. Yeah, I could place it. No, could place it. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. Ideally, well, not ideally, but yeah, it should be in the middle, I guess. For this, yeah, where should be the middle? Here. Yeah, here. Alright, so this is 1 and the other 1 2 3 4 5. So this one should be 1 2 3 4. Oh, no, it's 5 6, I think, that I called before. Let's recheck the wave paint. One, 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, 5 6. It's very close to there. So edit mode. No, of the armature. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it should be here. Would that be this one? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, this place, this positioning is fine. So let's see what happens. So they would all collapse to here. It's a bit, well, that will be normal if that happens anyway. And then of course I am able to do this, but as we can see, there's some distortion there for some reason. This is a 100% and this is a, oh, that's maybe, yeah, so we see that the fact that this is not good for automation, so probably I was wrong about this assumption that these, so let's put them in somewhere in the middle term, like here, and let's just fix first the position for this one, which of course is wrong here. So I'm not sure how to explain this, why, or I don't understand why, but this principle is better here. Trying to figure it out. Yes, because I'm stacking them together, right? So that is one of the facts. I want them to be stacked, so they will move the same, oh, that's it, yeah. They will move the same amount, even though they start together. By doing that, stacking them together on some intermediary position, I guess. No, that didn't seem very accurate. The warping is now being disrupting to the rig, so maybe because I need to warp this one too, or no, it has nothing to do with these ones. It's just really, it's what this is doing to maybe it's moving too much, but the idea is that, right? yeah, so this is complicated. I can't understand exactly. Maybe the rig this is not good enough, the wave painting maybe it's not enough for, but the forms are too weird. So okay, so sure, this shouldn't go up too much like that, and ignore the intersections. So I really wanted to have the warping, but it's something. Okay, so I believe what I'm going to do is just try to ignore the warping now, because I can't find out the proper solution. So since these bones, they are just let's get the, oh, their names are even incorrect. So I have like, this is a, yeah, so this is a warp bone, I guess. Okay, it doesn't have this, let's disable that. And then this one also doesn't have this, that's fine. Now I'm gonna change this to tweak leap, no, actually tweak leap up 0, 1. So that will be the tweak leap for the first one. So and this will be the tweak leap 0, 2. And this is the sort of the master tweak leap for that. Yeah, actually this is not warp, sorry. These are not tweak also. No, they are. They're not mechanism bones exactly. So actually this is a, can call control instead. No, let's keep it, but map, right? And these are the warps. Tweak warp, and tweak warp. Yeah, so map, that will, so unfortunately why is this working now, sort of? It's bizarre, but this is a problem that may be related to things of the rig which I haven't fixed yet, like what will happen, right, if I so there are still potential for that, but I'm having some problem here. This could be just a wave paint problem. Maybe I can solve it by just I see. Yeah, it's pushing all the mesh there. That's what's happening. So as they start close and I move them all together here, all this stuff is doing a lot of pressure here and collapsing, yeah, the waves. So there's the problem is not the warping simply. This is one problem, that is that these bones are yeah, it's not just that this one is bringing here, that this one is, instead of bringing here, it goes here, and then the problem starts, right? It shouldn't be here actually. If it were, it needed to be, but it's also, yeah, plenty of stuff, but that's the case. So maybe what I should do then is to have these bones move like that, so and not collapse like that. So that means I need 2 warps, one for each, and then a control. So let's save this as some sort of backup idea. BJBK. Yeah, so exactly. So it's okay if they are not, because they occupying the same place as we move is actually can be a problem for certain melt pose. So the idea is that they keep together, but we can yeah, the idea is that they move together and they warp, but they don't need to warp to the same target. Yeah, but I need a bone that will carry deforms for 2. So all this complication to have an extra, so I could have avoid this. I could avoid if I just make the 4 diagonal bones. That will be the way to go, but I'm just afraid that I will lose expression power, and for this character it's very important that for me. I know that this character maybe don't need so much mouth waving and stuff like that, and maybe she could go well just with. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna duplicate this one, so this is a first warp bone. These are the twigs, right, which would allow me to alright, the warp bone, okay, so no, this is wrong. So what I need is that the twig will be here, so twig 1. These positions are incorrect, so let's try to fix that. Yeah, let's hide everything here. Leap 1, leap 2. So again here I have to recalculate the 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, right? So this will be here, and this 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 actually. So that will be here. So I need to find their positionings. That seems to be maybe here, and this here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5, 6. But that should be here, and maybe here. What's happening? This is bizarre, but yeah, it's. I don't know what's happening, that it doesn't. Some illusion here I'm having. Oh, maybe it's the wrong position. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. Now, yes. Yes. It was not an illusion. I was just confusing the positions. All right. This can be smaller than and hide. So the parenting here. Yes. Let's. This will parent to the twig but not this one. So I have the, this will be a map, and this will be a map. So these deformed bones, they are actually warping themselves. So def warp deep, and is there a bone here? No, this one, def warp lip. No, they are, I think I got them wrong. Wave painting. No, def warp, this is 1. And this is 2. Oh, I got them. Okay, I've confused their size. So, okay, let's not lose this position. So let's just, yeah, exactly this one. So I move that there. Then what I can do is get this one. It will move to here. Move there. Then this one would move there. No, not like that. There. So this is 1, this is 2. This will be the, yeah, so I don't need this one. What will happen is that I need to push this to somewhere like, yeah, try to position them now just as, let's keep just these ones, tweak map, tweak, yeah, just let's get these ones, maybe here, maybe here actually. Alright, this sounds fine. And then they're a little blind, I'm doing this a little blind, but that should be fine. And this one here, provided I follow the line, I think the curve that I see here, the line of the lip, that should be good enough. So now let's check the parentings. So this bone should be they should just be parent of that, as we see here, but here the parents should be different. So this will be just parented to something. Yeah, I think it could be, but it will be to the twig, so it will be, I think that will be more organized. So this is the wrong one. The colors are confusing me. So this will be parented to this, and this will be parented to its map. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty confusing, but the positioning is what is important to me. Then I can find some middle position there between these two, and I'll push, but this bone here. Then on pose mode, I can start to build the bone constraint. So here I have this def warp that has copy transforms to the, so this is warping, and I cannot pose it, so it's warping to the, I don't know, yeah, so these names are incorrect. So this is actually tweak lip up left. Okay, so this is a master tweak. I could, but it has already a different color. So what I can do here is maybe change it. This I can change the position, the orientation, but no, let's not do that. Let's change this to here and this to something like that. I'm not sure. let's also restart the soundtrack here, folks, because YouTube is ruining my automatically stopping the transmission of the soundtrack, right? Okay, so this is parented that, so ignore this. This is normal because what matters here is the lips, how they will end in the rest pose of this. Okay, this let's reset. So now this bone will warp here, and this bone will warp, well, should warp after I get the bone constraint. So these won't get any bone constraint, the tweak maps, and that's fine because they will just carry. Okay, this carries everything because because I have a correct parenting system between all these bones, and then they go into by copy transforms of only this one. So what? Okay, these also get copy transforms to here, but they are also parented. So if they weren't parented, now I can do a test here. I cleared parent for this, the inner one. Okay, we see that still works, but I prefer to, so it was not in this case absolutely required, but here I have to, yeah, let's rename this. So let's parent this here again, while this is parented related to click map lip 02. Okay, so this one, the colors could be much better anyways. I'll find a better combination later, but then okay, this controls is just that no bone constraint here, no bone constraint here for these tweaks, and bone constraint here for this one. That's good. The amount, I leave that amount of influence, and as for this, it needs to go to that tweak. So this time I'll just gonna get this, but change the target. Is the smaller one, the 2, change to 2, there we go. Now we see alignment, right? And with this control I can have, you see that we don't see the deforms there, that as they are. Let's see if this is working well. This seems aligned. And also I have these bones that I can do small tweaks. Yeah. And I intend to do the same here. So this method seems to have worked. Kind of a little difficult to set up, but it ended up working. It's funny how it looks, but yeah, it's the sidekicks with the main thing, and this is very alright. So this system works, so that's very good. So now I need to sort of repeat this. How that will be, yeah. This will be a little tricky. I'll have to okay, let's get to edit mode. I'll symmetrize. I have changed the name of the bones, right? This can be complicated. So yeah, okay, let's do one by one thing. So here I think I can delete that one, delete this, no, not the def. How many defs I have here? Def flip up, def flip up. Now this is a, I need the ones which are deformed bones here. This is not a deformed bone. Oh, that's fine because I can. Yeah, let's not waste time. I'll delete everything here that is upright. I can just regenerate the everything there, so even the wave paint, they won't symmetrize the wave paint, but they will probably create all the setup. And you see there's no wave paint, so this is, but the setup is working, right? And so for wave painting is just this that requires to do. Click outside, select, click outside, there we go. There, that's fine. Now I should start dealing with, yeah, so do the same setup here for this other side. The only annoying thing is, yeah, I'll have to, yeah, let's just use these two, then no. Alright, so they're stacking the same problem there. I need to analyze the wave painting. Wait, I think I've, yeah, so these two, Shift H, there we go. So I need to analyze the wave paint here, just to make sure of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same idea. Yeah, exactly the same idea. So here, this is the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It will stay here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, don't see very well, but that's it. Then for this one, 3, if that is 3, 4, this is 5, 6. It needs to go here, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's it. Okay, this one was easier. And so get experienced, right? So now it's our low level challenge. So now what I can do is maybe just duplicate this structure. That will help, yeah. But then Control F2, bones, find replace up, down. Now they are all down stuff, except that this is, yeah, so, but they must be careful here. This is 1, this is 2, and this is nothing. Alright, this is 1, this is 2, that's fine. So these bones, they are not getting their name changed. Well, actually, depth warp. Okay, let's do something here to simplify this. I'm gonna get this, gonna get this and this. Control F2, so instead of depth, I'm gonna get depth warp. All right, good. So dial home, don't have to, when I symmetrize them, they won't get problems. As for these ones, these are already wrongly named, so just delete them. And to avoid trouble, I'm gonna symmetrize this now, and so I'm gonna redo the parentings here. This parent to command mouth down, so just gonna change here, and this will be parented, yeah, already parented there, and this, yeah, this is wrong, so this will parent to here. This deformed bone will parent to this. So now the setups. Alright, so now of course the bone constraints are we have lots of wrong deformed properties here. Color, turn this off with Alt. Turn this off. There is a, oh no, this is just the, there's no bone here, it's just the center of the selection. Okay, now I need to set the bone constraint. Yeah, there's still some stuff that need to be fixed, but so let's just get these to just down here, I guess. Change target. Since all this was copied, no bone constraint here, no bone constraint, so these are okay. So what I can do is, yeah, I hate doing that, but that should be, yeah, so copy transform pose space, just mapping this idea here. Replace pose space. Okay, it's simple. Copy transforms, pose space, that's it. And as for this one, copy transforms. Yeah, it's simple. There we go. Now I can, what is remain, yeah, before, besides the symmetrizing, what is remaining to do is that I need to make sure that these positions here are accurate. They aren't, so let's try to fix that. Let's see if that is matching properly. That music is cool, yeah. So here in the center and in the center. So this tweak is just, this is, controller stays at the, yeah, sort of. Not sure if this is that cool, but this I can address later, maybe. Yeah, can. So now I can, yeah, probably symmetrize everything here. And there is something here that is, why this is moving up so much. Yeah, so there's some deforms happening there which are a bit out of control, but we can easily, or more so easily, not so much. Why this is doing that? This moves the arcades and the lips, and this just moves the lips. This looks like it's suffering double transforms, control mount. There's nothing different here, no other bone constraint that is working. The parenting though, wrong, of course, wrong parent here. It's just this one but down. Yes. So now there are yeah, so there's some things yet to be fixed, but this is looking good already for the lips, right? It's amusing. I'll be able to make many balls already for the shrink wrapping. Now this will be a bit more complicated because I cannot just shrink wrap the... Ideally the shrink wrap bone, the deformed bone should be the one shrink wrap, but they are already targeting the twig bones, which their positionings, and then there is this one, right? So if I put the targets, this is not necessary. First of all, I don't need to shrink wrap the deformed bones because the mesh is already being shrink wrapped. So one thing that I need to check here, I'm also gonna make sure that I have here. Okay, we made twig warp bones, yeah, twig map and twig warp, yeah, def map and no, def warp and twig map. So the warp go to the map, right? That's the bones. So did that. No, well, I found a different strategy. Found different strategies. Yeah. Assembling two deformed with bones the same position, or using two warp, yeah, two map lip twig bones, yeah, better, more versatile, yeah, apparently. Well, seems more sophisticated and safer. Yeah, it sounds more regular. So here, test out to the, yeah, so this I could try to build here actually, because I've got tons of experience, some cool experience with that, and it ends up that it was not so difficult. I already have some wave painting for that. The bones are still existing. There are more automations to take care. Yeah, so here, rework, revise, lips, automations. Yeah, revise, tweak lips, automation. Yeah, automations, because there are many different. This is not relevant right now, but so this is just more about bone constraints. So this is simpler, but try to I'll pass through that. Tweak muzzle bones, wave paint, and transfer to. What is that? Didn't I already wave paint those? Maybe not. Yeah, I think Yeah, probably not then. So let's also add some new bone collections here. So you have these deaf lips, definitively, which I should make a difference now with this. So these are old lips set up that hold on. No, not that. Yeah, with bendy bone splines, this is something that okay, now the bug is happening. I want to isolate. Oh no, it's not okay, it's not a bug, it's just that it is the active bone. So here, let me just check this. No waves here, so I cannot investigate how this was. Yeah, this is sad because I wanted to check something. Alright, so these are old lips. Okay, so this is junkyard. Alt M to well, I think I don't have that collection anymore, so let's make mouth junk. That is just a new collection, so yeah, mouth junk. I don't need to be looking at that for now. Those deformed bones are inactivated, so now this is empty. Let's go to the okay, I need to address this, but not now, so just control. Now this is a little messy. What are these? Twig lips. Alright, so yeah, so what I could do here is just get now let's leave like that. So except for these ones, let's move these ones to twig lips. Yes, but then the twig lips, there are many bones here. Oh, those ones don't have twig, their own twigs, so yeah, so we'll leave them there. No, let's move these colors here. Alt M to deform lips. After we fix, we'll find them back. And then this color, Alt M to deform lips. And now okay, so there's some colors which weren't changed apparently. It's not selecting. Oh, they got some wrong color, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, these are orange, well these are, oh yeah, so it's different color, so never mind. So let's get this orange here. Wait, no, these ones, right? Alt M to deform lips. Now tweak disappear, and there we go for the deform lips, and I can get all these colors. Yeah, so let's Shift G color, invert, and give all these a yellow. No, the orange thing maybe. Yeah, that's it. Except for this one. I also could consider that the now, yeah, give the top ones a different, distinct color. Why not? Yeah, that's it. And just because they are smaller, tinier to identify. So I'm not gonna be looking at that. Yeah, that could be slightly annoying in the beginning. If it starts to get too annoying, I'll just get them back to the and of course these yeah, these tweaks shouldn't be these things shouldn't be at the same. It makes it harder to visualize, but maybe it's cool for for tweaking. Yeah, actually this is interesting, right? So I think it's not horrible to have those things available, but really if I don't look at the deformed lips here, I'll be in a bad condition. So let's isolate here. Or I could just get them. The problem is that they have bone constraints. Yeah, they have lots of stuff. I have to. Okay, let's give them tweaks so I'll stop complaining. So let's take these things. I don't want to have this pollution here right now. So these ones are pretty straightforward. Well, we can also try to do this for these ones, right? Except that here it will be a little more complicated because I don't have wave painting for that. So this might not be a good idea, but I cannot know if I don't do it, if I don't try. Side down. Oh, I did it wrong. Actually, down, side left. Down, side right. Yeah, so side it's up, side right, up, side left. And we don't change the vertex groups from the vertex groups panel. That would wreak havoc. You'll have to regenerate reconnect the vertex groups. Yeah, they won't change their names together, while changing the name of the deformed bone will change its vertex group automatically. So that is a better thing to do. So here, okay, we got so how they be working, no extra deformed bone here. So now we're going for the tweak bones, right? So for this I should be using the tweak layer, tweak lips layer, right? So it will be easier to so this setup will require the case of the lips is different. Yeah, the case of the lips is different, the side lips, because I can they are stick together from start, so this is a better thing. Which one has wave painting, by the way? The top one. Okay, so this is the original one. So I just need to, well, their wave paint will be annoying, but maybe I'm not doing right now. But then I fix that, and I will just need, this won't need the warping. Yeah, but they'll still need the tweaks, the individual tweaks, because otherwise I'll have to be posing deformed bones. That's disorganized rigs. And so here, this is different for here. So I can, for example, take a duplicate here, not symmetrize this action, move this there, and make this larger, maybe like that, like this. This will be called tweak lip up, and this tweak lip down. The parenting here, all right. Yeah, the where is that parent to? I need to copy the parent here. Command mount up, command just here. Let's, so they have the same parent here, but now we just tweak this. Originally that will also contain, this deforms should also contain copy transforms to match, but now that will be really unnecessary, I think, unless I found out that something is breaking. Yeah, there you go. It is no, it's because I need to transfer this. Shift Alt C, yeah. This turn off. Shift Alt C, and this turn off. Let's check now if everything works. Yeah, so, and what about that? Yeah, so it's worked. So they don't need these copy transform. Yeah, I shouldn't be posing. So now these ones, they can leave. Yeah, this and this can move to def lips, and the layer is still visible. Then for these ones, more tweak lips, so we need this color, right? So could have something like duplicate, yeah, let's simplify. Let's duplicate these two, then no, actually let's use this. Hope that while I didn't do anything important, no, I was doing these ones which are central, so no symmetry required for that. But now already working with symmetry again, so gonna maybe just change this. So in fact, tweak lip up side left. Yeah, no, it's not like that. yeah, so let's just never mind, just let's do this and that, and let's symmetrize that, and just so if they don't move the other side, this means that the wait, no, okay, these are the ones to delete. So I'll have to revise this size here. Yeah, this is, I don't know a good solution right now better than that, so let's change the part. So one will be the up, let's do it there. Like that. This will be bigger in this way. Yeah, so these are all approximations, and that's fine. So this is symmetrizing already. The problem, yeah, now it's not too difficult to, maybe I move this like that, right? So parent in here, no, I need to first find out what is the parent, and also I need another one here, which would be something like that. So tweak. Actually, this time we'll not do it wrong. Let's use this rename, right? Set name new. Just but then how did it symmetrize with that? Yeah, no, never mind. So this will be tweak lip side left and side right. Alright, so this I can already get this. Yeah, the colors here are bad, so let's, these are the tweaks, right? Change this to that. This is, now something went wrong. I exchanged their, yeah. Deform, got the wrong color. Tweak, got the right color. Problem with the symmetrization. This I can symmetrize or not. Yeah, let's symmetrize everything. Just skip the deform. Then here, yeah, so, oh no, I've deleted, they are symmetrized. So I just should be careful about something that is not symmetrized. I think is this one. Yeah, so this one not symmetrized. Hope that's just the unique problem. There might be other problems. What is this line here? Ah, I know what that is. Alright. So, let's take one by one. So here the parent is master mount. Okay, so this is... Really? Alright. So, this is the parent for these ones. While this go parented here. And this go parent to this, to its tweak. This go parent here. So this is just so that I can hide the layers and stop, have things more organized. But actually, it's a waste of time, right? And no simplicity. That would be optimal, right? But there is an advantage to have organized rig, but all about advantages and disadvantages. I'm still trying to find what is best, but for this character, let's do this for now. When I get more experience, then maybe I can try something more crazy, more straightforward, right? So right now, the problem here is that, okay, there's the symmetrization problem. So let's make sure that okay, so how many bones I can select here? 5. And their name seems to be all correct. Yeah, nothing weird here with zeros and whatever. So I think they are good properly. So what I can do now finally is select this by color, the reds, and move this to the deform lips. Yeah. And is that it? So if I check here the deform layer, quick lips or control mouth, whatever. Yeah, ignore the mouth interior that is we are lacking the bone constraints. Alright, so wait, this is not okay because this is the small one. So this is the other one doesn't have bone constraints. So the idea is that this will move both, and I can separate them. So maybe I can tweak some different side lip mouth expression, just because that will give some freedom. I have to try out if that is truly good. Of course, a single wave painting is not. It's sufficient to have a good idea for me, but of course would require more tests and more evidence. But it is, while a single wave paint should give some idea, but I think I'm not gonna do it today. I want to still address other things, but I'm still gonna add this wave paint depth lip down, yeah, side, yeah, down, side. Yeah, so this is something that should be relevant. Just a little thing to remember. Then, yeah, so let's fix this. What is the structure here? We got okay. We don't see the deformed bones, but they should be working. Yes. So this just what happened here is that this is not working because control mount, and oh, okay, it is working, but it's working wrongly. Control, yes, this one needs to have, okay. So actually, let's just copy, yeah, let's just this. This I can, oh yeah, this is the same, they are. So just delete this and this, and now that is good. This doesn't deform, doesn't have wave paint yet, and this deforms, right? And then can hide here. So yeah, good organization here. And oh, there's some things about, yeah, this thing, totally forgot about this aspect here. Unfortunately, this will only work with parenting relations. I cannot pivot these bones from wait, I can, and I never knew about it? No, there are no. It's a bit weird because they don't rotate exactly the let's say medium point, active element, no. But this is curious, folks. So bounding box doesn't work. They sort of, the bones there, which are not parented, they will, yeah, they will be twisting like that. They don't move in place, so they don't get ballistic rotation. However, with the 3D cursor, this I didn't know, I can have, oh, but this is just happening because there are a lot of, this bone is doing that, the motion, but yeah, it gives them ballistic motion. I'm not sure if the parenting, it's very close to what the parenting would do. I'm not sure if this is doing wrong because of this setting. I don't know what difference this will do here. I think this is just happening because of some, but I've just learned something new here. Yeah, this is probably just a problem with the wave painting, that maybe it's not smooth enough, and how this bone controls. But this idea of the 3D cursor, very interesting. Oh, also I'm using this, so maybe alright, never mind. Yeah, cool thing. So maybe the ballistic thing is something that can just be achieved with this, but that will be annoying because it's not automatic. Alright, so anything else that okay, besides the wave painting here, that thing gets weird. So this bone doesn't, however this one is different, you see, it does the ballistic motion. So this is a limitation because here there's not the parenting relation. So I did that this way so that I could have some sort of proportional editing. So like this have a full motion while this has a different. So this is the ballistic motion, so but this rotates the, yeah. However, if I get the 3D cursor, I could achieve something. Yeah, it's hard to figure out exactly, but yeah, it works differently, so that there are some pivoting in ballistic motion of some kind for these bones. So I could set all the parentings to that, but then I'll have to create a setup that I've explained in a tutorial, last tutorial I've made, proportional posing, where I have these bones parented to that, and then they have an inversion that will make so they'll hold the pivoting property, so not like this, which is not that good for the rotations. In principle, it's not that useful, at least not for the ellipse. So this is actually sort of critical for controls. Not critical, it's not good for the controls to have that condition. And but at least, yeah, then here for these ones, let's see. So yeah, let's see here, maybe get these ones to reduce this on yeah, I don't know which proportion to use here for proportional posing. So I could have the ballistic already set, so I'll have to, yeah, tweak parenting. That's the problem, is that if I have to if that fails, if that doesn't work very well, it complicates the read. So it's all about, because I wanted to have these controls and operating in a different way, and currently this is not really helping a lot, right? It's like, because I have this, right? So it's just the proportional posing here, for at least for this, is not super helpful. You see they are all moving, well, mostly all. Yeah, for the bottom lip this is fine, but for the upper lip, which is wave paint, right? So I need to assess here another detail to check here. So let's use this color here. Investigate wave paint for depth lip top center, yeah, region, yeah, it's wavy. Alright, so that's important thing to investigate, but the minor detail. Revise tweak lips automation. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. And apparently with those tweaks, there is a way. There is actually something to do about that. Maybe this is happening because yeah, this is annoying, but let's try something here. So yeah, now they are getting double transforms. Yeah, totally, they're getting double transforms. because of the parent. So yeah, but if I give them just a little, then I can sort of now that would need to be an inverse motion. So yeah, because of the parent it cannot do the inverse, so this is not good. So maybe this is the reason, right? Because of the splitting that I've done here. How should I invert that? To invert that, this is super, that will be a bit more complicated, and still this is not working here very well in terms of smoothness. So, but I think, yeah, they don't have the, that means that I'll have to have some sort of rotation here as I move that up. So that might be the best automation here, except that when I move down it will do this. Also not super great. And this, what it does, it moves up, this follows up, but not that good. Oh, maybe I can have, yeah, so this just helps in making, actually this just makes things more delicate, right? So it's cool, experimental, oh, what, look what my rig does, and maybe that's cool for certain cars, but maybe I'm already exceeding. At least it's being recorded, so in case someone finds this thing interesting. It's an interesting setup, but I think that in the end the best idea for a simplified rig character, because I'm working on simplified solutions so far, so here I'm playing too much, right, with the possibilities. So to have an idea of what works, so this okay, so yeah, this is certainly overdoing. So but it got a little better, but it's not enough here. Maybe this one, there's a trick here. If I duplicate this, and now I can have a small amount of this going up, so I can have a better, yeah, sort of, right? This one is different because it's already, yeah, no, but this doesn't, this is not doing well, yeah. So I'll try to ignore these things for now. And yeah, this will be the simplest thing, right? So let's try, that will be some sort of transformation bound constraint, which is really annoying. So there are many things that really would need some to be addressed here, right? So let's ignore all that for now. And too many possibilities, and some are just too much. We want smooth deforms in principle, but also possibilities of getting some more sharp expression sometimes. So yeah, this is causing, because of many factors, this is, maybe it's not so much about the wave paint itself, right? It's This one is causing trouble because of the relations. But we're getting good expressions already nonetheless. Not certainly not all that I require, but we are in the way, so this is much better results already. So let's see what can, then I'll figure out how to solve this mid-libs here things, but yeah, these are culprits. Certainly, most likely have to, this is a control thing, so I'm gonna definitively research, yeah, not research, but yeah, solution for the control lips. Yeah, I don't know what's that. So this is a little more complicated than the others, but it's still something that okay. This is experimental. Yeah, maybe this should do as outside of the live stream. Revise tweak lips automation. Yeah, actually this is part of, I still have to look at that later. So this is like to be very subtle thing. Like for example here, these shouldn't only pose these bones, this should also have some influence on this, I guess. Yeah, it should have some. So what I can do is to like duplicate that and then change the target here. And of course not with that strain. So maybe something very low. Let's try. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Maybe a little more even. So these hold cool functionality, but for these ones at least there is a little problem to solve. Then here I can probably just Control C this one. I'm gonna change this to side and to side, and there we go. This is not automated yet, so let's see the result of the, yeah, actually first let's make a, just to make sure, symmetrize everything. I'm not sure of the result of a closed mouth that I need. Yeah, there could be many things wrong in doing that, as we see already. So this will be hard to investigate with this with the current state. I'm very how to say, very wary about this thing. Let's use symmetry. So one way is not, why it's not, the mesh is not, it looks like some deformed bone is lacking there, or it's just the, no, there's indeed something very different. So let's try to check what's going on here. Okay, so certainly it's not these tweak bones, whatever, these don't have any wave paint anyway, so it's something about the def lips Form lips, so maybe something that didn't symmetrize properly. This has symmetrized. Of course, this exists. I have no idea. Maybe some rogue waves somewhere. This can't be. This can be something about the next thing that I jumped, skipped for a while just to be able to. So I have the control muzzle, and these required wave painting. So maybe these are affecting. I doubt that. So you have, yeah, there's a. Alright, so these are symmetric, and I need to probably re-wave paint those or not. Let's hide the here. And that's it. And the eyes. Let's look at those deforms here. Ah, they sound quite expressive. They don't seem too incorrect. I'm not totally satisfied, but they seem to be doing their job. Maybe there's something a little weird. Let's look for the depth muzzle. Yeah, so maybe there's some. I see. Let's fix some stuff here. Yeah, so what I do here, maybe I just get some blurred waves here. I think this maybe can benefit from, not sure, right, but maybe. Some strange, yeah, a lot of weird waves that popped up everywhere with this. Here I want more mesh here, more mesh, more waves here. So that will have more influence in that region. Actually here would be nice, but this is hard to wave paint now. I think I need to soon finish the. Here this is annoying, so it's not responding well. So let's use the radial thing. Yeah, it's because this face is too large, so that's. But even so, there's no good. Maybe it's normal, it's just that it's not. Shift X, no, that would be pose mode. Yeah, it's posing as. Okay, so here we just smooth this out. Maybe I can push this a little further, but it's very hard here to manipulate this. Yeah, maybe this could have some influence in the ear, why not? It's very subtle anyway, even here. Yeah, that sounds good, so I can use some small creativity here. That should do. Even that too, and there. Okay, that can allow for some cool expressions, it's fine. But yeah, they are too strong maybe here already. Yeah, maybe that was an exaggeration. Now I have difficulty in in erasing that. Let's push that down. Yeah, something like that might be better. Yeah. It was already very hard to model this stuff with good results than wave painting that even more strange. So, but that's cool, offering cool results. Then here, yeah, this part, let's try to blur that. Not sure, there's something here that maybe this part is still too strong. These two. Okay, so I'm not totally convinced about this, but these are not the culprits. These are symmetrized, right? Their names are matching, so it's not like an asymmetric. Yeah, checked all that. This one is in the center. Is this working? Sort of. Yeah, this is working fine. This is probably unnecessary. This one is the most important one, but we have the controls. So this is the only profile curve or bendy bones, profile bendy bones spline that was left from here. This is already no bendy bones. This is just some other setup. This is also, no, this also remain as a, so this tweaking, I don't have a tweaking here though, but it's not, I think it's useless. This one is the important one. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, so just these jaws, 4 jaws, 2 cheekbones, and profile nose bridge, and that's all for the muzzle. There's the head, yeah. Okay, but I still am not sure what was happening there to this. It could be that accidentally mouth junk. No, 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 no. Yeah, no way. So there's not anything here that is deforming. Could be rogue waves from elsewhere. So one way to know that, no, it's mirrored waves. That makes, yeah, but still there is a possibility. Sometimes we can wave paint from the left side on the other side, that will create, but it still should be symmetric. Maybe it's a bone Yeah, in all cases that should be symmetric. So I really could be a bone constraint thing. Something that, yeah, so something, let's go again and check. Where's the armature? Tweak. Yeah, let's check this control. Wait, does that still exist? Control arcades. Tweak arcades. Well, is the yeah, so no control arcade. What I could have is just have these two there. So Control I, move to tweak arcades. Something wrong happened. Alt M to control arcades. Okay. The arcades, maybe, you know, I'm going to, now I'll take off the mirroring. I'm going to remake the mouth interior, right? So tweak lips. Yeah, there are a lot of things to reset. Alright, so I'm just curious what happens if I give one of the deform lips. First let's check any, no, not a single dependency cycles. Let's see what will happen. Let's pick a bone like this one. Let's add a shrink wrap to the muzzle ghost dynamic, and on surface, yes, on surface. What happens to that bone? So we see that it doesn't follow very well the, yeah, so it offsets as I expected. It will be disputing the position, its position between the copy transforms and the shrink wrap. So that is expected to happen. So it's, but it will still follow that as its shrink wrap. So it's not a terrible idea. If I don't have this, the bone possibly can go inside the mouth, but not the mesh. Or the mesh goes, but not too much. If I get this, so this gets, yeah, but then it displays to some other position. So no, this is not too interesting. We already have some good stuff happening. So I think that won't be the case of using those shrink wrapping features. Oh, what's happening there? Ah, I found out this. So apparently this was something related to, I guess, wrong parenting. Quickly pray. No, maybe bone constraints then. So it was just that. Let's see. So this is a deform lip, no bone constraint. Ah, okay, they have bone constraint, so no bone constraint. So Control Alt C, reset. There we go. Now Shift X to symmetrize, and let's see how this fares. that will be hard to look with all these bones. So yeah, so this is still poor and resolved for a closed mouth. Not too bad, but yeah, so this could be just a wave painting, more smooth wave painting, or simplification, right? Yeah, simplification. So yeah, so this is also a problem about wavy laterally. So top center, also when mouth shrinks, eat the small mouth from the sides, whatever. If that, so this is critical. That will mean that ultimately simplification for diagonal depth lips bones. Yeah, so this is like something that is probably not something that I can address very well in the live stream. I have to, yeah, interaction to simplify. So I'm having a lot of extra trouble just to try the ideal rigs, but then this is causing too much disturbance, right? So already these fucks up this already screws up the what I intended in the beginning. That is like not very consistent, right? But that wouldn't happen if I had the simpler system, I guess. Well, it still would happen, but now I have to, in order to solve that, it's way more work to do. So this is the bad thing, folks. So anyways, let's check the control. So if I keep complicating the stuff, right, I'll never finish this. So I really need to make up my mind about what will be the final setup, right, for this, and then simplification, right? Yeah, actually I should have this better practice of attempting first simple stuff, and if for some reason that is not enough for what I want, if I really need any additional feature, then okay, let's get a better or a more sophisticated approach. But I have this sort of habit of going experimental and crazy in the, yeah, you got the idea. So the character looks a bit crazy, strange without lips, volume lips, and also without the hair, and well, she has the eyes. What's happened to? Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Oh no, just some physics. All right. So yeah, mouth interior. Let's hide that. So ignore the mouth interior. So we see that we get cool stuff happening already. I'm not trying really hard to get at this point testing express, because it's not exactly the point here. Just having fun with what is simpler, but yeah, also not this. Let's get the tweak lips, that will be better. Let's hide this. Wait, where? They are hidden. There we go. yeah, actually the control mount, yeah. So yeah, some poses are still not that achievable for the mount, but for this character, something like that is already good. It doesn't need to go really that far. And so we can move forward the mesh, so the mesh is not bound to, so this can be a problem. Currently, I forgot about that, but let's try to, I can easily change that with the, okay, shrink wrap muzzle, let's do, oh, it's on surface, outside surface, outside, well, outside will, this will give freedom to these bones to, this can be dangerous, so it's not very, yeah, it's actually shouldn't be, it's a freedom that can work, but then I can do this with other bones maybe. Yeah, so I don't have, so at least the bones won't, the mesh won't go inside, but it can still go outside, and sometimes this can create creepy results like that, but that can happen even without, yeah, this has a little more control. Yeah, let's leave outside surface for now. So let's leave for like that for now, and then no, I don't have the warp system. What's happening? Ah, I don't see the, of course I have the warp system, but there is still the warp system for these lips. I'm not gonna do it now, so warp system for, yeah, map warp, warp map for side lip, yeah, lip sides. This is still making stuff, easy stuff, right? So, and then let's see, revise lips automation, that is like for the very end. This, the list is going, but most of these are tiny things except for some experimental. Tweak maps away pendulum transfer to, okay, just transfer that, let's fix that. This is really what I should be focusing on at this point, because I already know how to do this, but this will be for tomorrow then. Let's give priority to this. The bad thing about priority of this is that if I change something about the rig, this can be affected, and I have to redo the so this is more for the, so yeah, so let's not stress with that. I'll reach that point eventually. What I can attempt to do though is this thing to finish, so that would be tweak muzzle bones wave pin and transfer. Okay, so I just have addressed some changes there, so I'm going to redefine some waves there. It's not the usual way I do this stuff. So this can be with some sort of tricky thing to do. Yeah, no, that will be too much work. So instead, yeah, let's just do all again. Transfer waves. Yeah, by name, and that's it. So replace and that. So with this achieved, I need now to get here and delete. How many subdivisions here? Oh, this can be improved. Why this wasn't improved? All right. Then, yeah, no optimal display here. Could even augment that, but that should be. It was wrong for some reason. That should make the shrink wrapping feature better for the rig. And here let's focus on the lips. So just lip stuff here. Depth warp lip, yeah. This shrink wrap lips, no, not that. Lips, yeah. Lip. Why so many? Okay, no more lips here. So it's all about. These are organizational vertex groups. No deformed stuff. So now everything there is fine. I'm gonna hide this and let's test now. Maybe there's some. Yeah, must be on pose position. Let's also hide the out interior so we can assess better what's happening. It feels better to pose. There it seems also that improved the quality for that part, and there let's try to tweak the control muzzle things a little to see if we get. Let's try to see what happens if we get something like that. Yeah, this seems fine. This is not so fine. I have to find an automation for this, but if I constrain this bone to here, that will create a dependency cycle. I'm most certain of that. Let's try. Yeah, certainly. So there we go. So I'm not even gonna change anything here. That's because this carries the bendy bone, which is a muzzle, and then it will shrink wrap the. So it's not a shrink wrap thing here. It's a copy transforms to. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna close this to avoid any trouble. I've just saved. Blender is taking time to load. Let's go back here and so what about a copy rotation? Does it also? I'm curious now. Copy rotation. That is also critical. Any other possibility? Okay, so here's nothing. That's good. yeah, I just cannot follow these transforms in sync. That would be disruptive, and this is a problem because then as they get posed I sort of lose the automation. I don't think there is a possibility to create any way to, but this is actually good already, so this is fine, but it could be better if I had a way to get this automated also for other bones there of the, yeah, there are the chin bones, and for the arcades what about this? This is parented. Let's try. No, this is the no, doesn't work. So okay, so I've transferred that, click muzzle and transfer. Okay, so that improved indeed. Another thing done, at least, and that's it. Then to the boss is this one. Actually, these are just interesting things, but they are all very relatable for me, so I'm just wasting time experimentally overdoing stuff. So I'll try to do this on my own, then bring simplify. Yeah, there's no need for me to be overdoing this. Yeah, this is, sorry folks, this is just long time habit. So now I'm going to leave, but for today, but the scissors, yeah, so I should simplify that. Then tomorrow, if I'm good enough on the simplifications, I'll be able to reach this in the best case scenario. This probably will be for another day, and this even after that. Yeah, so this requires for me a lot of focus, and I have to make some model sheet sketching to be able to better assess that. I don't have this yet, so that's it folks. Thanks for watching, hope that was interesting. See you tomorrow next or another day if you want. Take care and happy blending.